And now I would like to request Justice Deepak Shaharai to say a few words in this session.
দেখতে পাচ্ছি না তো ওটাই প্রবলেম।
I consider it a great honor and privilege to have been invited to attend this symposium organized by the All India Legal Aid Forum for sharing my thoughts on the subject violation of human rights upon the Hindu communities in Bangladesh. Before I start, I convey my thanks to all the persons present here, especially Sri Joydeep Mukherjee, General Secretary of All India Legal Aid Forum. Now I come to the subject of the symposium, violation of human rights upon Hindu communities in Bangladesh. To appreciate the topic, which is of current relevance, one has to appreciate not only what are meant by human rights, but also how are they protected and enforced. Human rights are those rights which inhere in every human being by virtue of being a person. These are nothing but the modern names of what had been traditionally known as natural rights. That is to say, such rights are bestowed upon human beings by nature. Human rights are based on mankind's increasing demand for a decent, civilized life in which the inherent dignity of each human being is well respected and protected. We cannot live as human beings without such rights. Human dignity is the core of human rights. Human rights are fundamental to our very existence. These rights are not gifts of the state to the people. It is, however, the imperative duty of the state to recognize and uphold them. The Vienna Declaration, adopted in 1993 by the World Conference on Human Rights, declared human rights as birthrights of all human beings, and these rights have been acknowledged as limits to the exercise of power by the state over individual. After Mrs. Hasina fled the country, social media was flooded with reports of Hindu properties and temples being attacked. What is particularly worrying, that minorities, their business and temples also came under attack at multiple locations of Bangladesh. There is no law and order, and Hindus, the citizen of Bangladesh and who born and brought up there, are being targeted because they are an easy and soft target. The Bangladesh interim government is playing a spectator role while genocide against Hindus is going on, including rape and murder, destruction of temples and burning of properties. The interim government is completely failing to prevent the attacks being carried out by Islamic fanatic forces on the Hindus. The majority Hindu community in Muslim majority Bangladesh has reportedly faced more than 200 attacks in 50 odd districts following the ouster of the Sheikh Hasina government on August 5th. The situation in Bangladesh is not just a regional crisis. It is a humanitarian catastrophe with global implication. Genocide is a crime against humanity. It is the responsibility of the international community to intervene, protect, and prevent further atrocities by pressing upon the interim government of Bangladesh to protect and promote the human rights and to take all out efforts to stop the genocide of Hindus in Bangladesh. Interim government should also be compelled to take immediate legal action against the fanatical forces who attacked Hindus and to protect the fundamental rights of Hindus and other minorities. Thank you all for bearing with me for such a long time. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, Honorable Justice Deepak Shah Rai, for his speech in this assembly. Now I would like to request Honorable Justice Ashok Das Adhikari to say a few words in this assembly.
আপনাদের সবাইকে আমার আন্তরিক ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। আপনারা সবাই শুনলেন আমাদের মধ্যে ডিআইজি ব্রিগেড আছেন, ডিআইজি বর্ডার সিকিউরিটি ফোর্স কর্নেল সাহেব আছেন, আরও অনেকেই শুনলেন। সমস্যাটা তৈরি হয়েছে কিছু এক্সট্রিমিস্টের জন্য, জেল থেকে বেরিয়ে পড়েছে, আর কিছু যারা বাইরে ছিলেন তারা ইগনাইট করে দিয়েছেন। এই যে আগুনটা জ্বলেছে, এই আগুনটা শুধু হিউম্যান রাইটস ভায়োলেশন নয়, এটা একটা জেনোসাইড, এবং মানুষ মানুষকে খুন করছে। এটা কখন হয়? যখন মানুষ অমানুষ হয়ে যায়। মানুষ যতক্ষণ তার মনুষ্যত্ব সম্বন্ধে সচেতন থাকবে ততক্ষণ এই জিনিস হতে পারে না। এই ক্লাস অফ পিপল যাদের কোনো হিউম্যানিটির কোনো সময় ওপর কোনো শ্রদ্ধা নেই, ভালোবাসা নেই, মানুষকে শ্রদ্ধা করতে জানে না, সেই সমস্ত ক্রিমিনালরা, অপরচুনিস্টিক ক্রিমিনালস, দে আর নাও ভেরি অ্যাক্টিভ। তারা কি করছে? তারা হিন্দুদের উপর অত্যাচার করছে, তারা রেপ করছে, আর্সন করছে, ধর্মস্থান পুড়িয়ে দিচ্ছে, সাধু সন্তদের ক্রিমিনালাইজ করছে।